Hey everybody, Brock Frady here, helping you enjoy your ride. In today's video, we're going to take a look at a very special vehicle, a vehicle that actually changed the automotive world. This thing happened because of a fuel crisis, but the Brits made the best of it because they turned that into a very small vehicle that actually has a pretty strong racing legacy. And in this video, we're going to look inside and out of this 1965 Austin Cooper S. Let's jump right in. So first of all, let's take a quick walk around of this thing. I am in love with this vehicle, not only because it's so small, but because of what it represents. It's so capable, it's so trendy, and it actually will fit 4 full-size people in the vehicle itself. And also, as I mentioned in the beginning, that this one is the S, so this one has all kinds of cool sporty upgrades on it that we'll cover in this video. Look at those wheels. And everything, by the way, about this vehicle, this one in particular, is stunningly perfect. Shine Shop Automotive in Greensboro, North Carolina has gone through this thing with a fine-tooth comb, and they have done what they do. They made it look better than it looked when it came from the factory. Look at the cool stance though, how it sits so low to the ground, those big round headlights, and the running lights there below the headlights. You can see the Austin Cooper S emblem right there. And again, as I mentioned, I'm at Shine Shop. Look at how that thing looks. The paint on it, it's absolutely incredible. Coming around to the back of it, you would think it almost looks like this whole portion right here is one big door, but this is the boot, and as you can see here, Austin Cooper S, little bitty tail light. There's your fuel tank. And below the license plate is this big light, and this shines up onto the plate, but you can see here that this actually is free swinging, and this is where the license plate goes. Well, check this out. When you open the when you open the boot, the license plate actually swings down, so you can see the license plate when your boot is open. Pretty interesting feature. Here is your trunk. Here is your boot. There's a spare tire right down there below that shelf. And it's amazing that a vehicle of this size has storage capacity of this size in the very back. Absolutely amazing. Taking a look at the inside, the detail, the perfection of this vehicle continues on the inside. Check out the interior door handle. That's how you open the door. Big, huge pocket right here. And then the inside color kind of matches the exterior color. But look at how perfect this is. And you know how classic cars have a certain smell to them? Some of them smell like fuel sometimes. This one actually, it's like, it smells almost like a new car just because of how perfect this thing is. It is simply amazing. Look at that little bitty stick right there. Really, really thin steering wheel. Even the roof liner is perfect. Can you imagine being able to take this thing down some European road and just winding it out using this little bitty engine that we're going to take a look at now? Okay, under the hood of this beautiful vehicle, we have a 1275cc A-Series inline 4-cylinder engine. It produces 76 horsepower. That doesn't sound like much, but considering this car only weighs 1,400 pounds, that's pretty much a sweet spot. It has twin SU HS2 carburetors. You can see those right there. It has a top speed of about 95 miles per hour. It'll do 0 to 60 in about 10 seconds. And that was actually pretty quick for a 1960s subcompact car. Now, I told you I was going to tell you which features stood out that made this an S. This is your 4.5-inch wide steel wheels instead of the standard 3.5-inch steel wheels. Front disc brakes were also an option. I can't tell if this one has front disc or drums up front and in the rear. Another thing is you have this beautiful chrome grille right there. And that is different than just the regular Mini. The S badging on the rear and the front. And also, you know, whenever people say this thing drives like a go-kart, Go-karts weren't around back when this was birthed. So whenever you're driving a go-kart, you should actually say, this thing drives like an Austin Cooper S. Now, normally I don't get the undercarriage of a vehicle, and I hope you can see how perfect this thing is underneath. This is just another thing that Shine Shop Automotive does. Look how beautiful. The underneath of this vehicle is just as clean as the upside of it. And I hope you can see that. Nice how the underpaint, or the paint under the vehicle, matches the paint on the body. This thing is just absolutely perfect. Okay, everybody, that's going to do it for our walk around of a 1965 Austin Cooper S. I would love to hear what you think about this vehicle in the comment section below. And again, a huge thank you to Shine Shop Automotive in Greensboro, North Carolina, for the opportunity to film this beautiful Austin Cooper.